and then I didn't really like it there because I didn't know what to do. I felt so depressed in myself, but I didn't want anyone to talk to me about it. I didn't want to explain my problems. I just wanted everyone to leave me alone. So I just went really hyper with all the other patients, and the staff didn't really think that I was depressed, so they were like, okay, we might as well go. So after a month, my mum discharged me, and then I went back to normal. Well, not normal. I was self-harming every day, about 5 times a day. I kept taking more overdoses. I was cutting my wrists, trying to kill myself. Things just got so bad. And then I think I planned a huge sort of suicide. I had a lot of pills, and I wrote a note to my mum, and she found it. She likes to go through my things, and she found the note, and we had an emergency meeting with my consultant, and I got put into hospital again. I was in there for 3 months and then got transferred into another hospital, and I was in there for 6 months. I mean, it was hard, believe me, it was hard. Hospitals aren't as bad as you make them out to be, but you do get better in there if you want to get better. I mean, I was in there for about 4 months before I realised that I needed to get better. It came as quite a shock. I mean, I got really depressed, and then it just hit me one day that I actually wanted to live my life. So I did loads of work and got discharged. Went back to school, and then a couple of months down the line things got worse again. I think part of me always wanted to hold on to that depression because it had been my best friend for so long. It's like I could always rely on self-harm to get me through the day. The nasty voices in my head that told me how awful and worthless and useless I was, they were my friends. They were the ones that kept me going, and they were the ones that I relied on all the time. So I went back to those thoughts, and I was tying things around my neck, and my mum walked in at one time when I did that, and I was almost unconscious, and that made her realise that I needed help again. But the team that I was with, they didn't think that I should be in hospital. They said that I'd always be in hospitals forever if I went in another one. But my mum fought and then got me in this hospital. But they said it was my last chance to get better. If I didn't get better there, then I had no hope left for me, which really upset me. But I went in there. I was in there for 9 months. It was hard. I mean, this was a proper hospital. They really knew what they were doing with me. There was daily groups, like, you had to go to them. There was a school there. I had my individual therapist. You had a key team to talk about all of your problems. And it was rough. I mean, at times I wanted to leave because it got so bad. During that time, I was raped when I was there. Not by anyone there, but when I was allowed to go home on weekends, it happened, and that really set things back. But I managed to go on. I worked on some of the other things, and I managed to get discharged.